KR, Macapella, Cream Scheme. It was all a dream, put action to the scheme, then started making cream, lumpy pockets in the jeans. Take it to extremes, let nothing get between me and destiny. Got a date with some green, gonna make it rain like a storm just hit. Used to waste money, now I stack my shit. A man without a plan won't never get this. A person without vision could never get this. Every goal of mine is on a hit list. Work too hard not to roll with the winners. Think far advance, unlike new beginners. As far as dough goes, I watch it grow. From seeds I planted on this rocky road. Learn how to get it when the money was low. Forget about flaunting if you know, like I know, like I know, like I know.
1, 2, put your money in the bank and hold everybody mad when they people don't stack right. 1, 2.
What up? Welcome to the third episode of the Cream Scheme CryptoCast. In this CryptoCast, we're going to be taking a look at a token that's been on a hell of a run the past month or so. It's been in the news a lot. It's also a controversial token. And its founder just had a live stream this past Friday that attracted over 11 million viewers. Of course, the token that I'm talking about is TRONX. Its symbol is TRX. The name of the company is TRON. You can go take a look at their website at TRON. That's TRON.network/EN. Alright. So, what is TRON? Just taking a look at their website here and summarizing a bit. TRON is a blockchain-based decentralized protocol that has the goal of creating a global, free content entertainment system. There's a lot of jargon in there, so let's try to cut through the shit, right? What does that mean in practical terms? It means that content creators will be able to freely publish, store, and distribute their content, and users will be able to freely own and exchange it. What this does is it cuts out these content middleman companies that control the flow of content and either pocket the cream that content creators generate or take a significant chunk of it. So you could think of, take Facebook or hell, even YouTube, Google Play, Apple App Store. Those are all examples of players that would get cut out if TRON is successful here. So you can see that TRON has a very bold vision that would transform how we use and interact with the internet. That's a significant departure from what we currently have. If you take a look at their site, you'll see that they have a 6-step plan on a 10-year timeline that involves peer-to-peer data movement, giving content creators more control over the ecosystem surrounding what they produce, and allowing game developers to leverage the platform. They have a unique feature as well in that they're talking about allowing for personal ICOs. So if you peep the last CryptoCast, we explained that ICOs are initial coin offerings. So what TRON is talking about here is that content creators will be able to distribute digital assets through conducting ICOs and basically creating their own kind of ecosystem around the content that they create. TRON does have a few corporate partnerships in place already, and they're also planning a coin burn later this year. If you don't know what a coin burn is, it's a method of reducing the supply of coins out there. And by reducing the supply of coins, you're increasing the value of the remaining coins, so basically supply and demand. So TRON does have its detractors as well, and they're levying some pretty serious criticism. A lot of people are saying that TRON is giving off shitcoin and vaporware vibes. They point to the fancy terms that TRON uses in its marketing materials, and they point out that there's a disconnect between that flowery language and, TRON not really having much of a track record right now to back all of that up. TRON has been accused of exaggerating their claims regarding the size and the value of their corporate partnerships, and there have been some Reddit posters who believe they've uncovered evidence of the CEO pulling a scam on everybody who's invested, because they say that he's been selling billions of his tokens and pocketing the cash. So that shows a lack of commitment to the project and basically turning this into just an opportunity to get rich quick. Who's right in all of that? Time is going to tell. You got to think that based on what TRON is saying, it all sounds very impressive. It sounds like they have a strong vision for what they want to accomplish. If you look at the backgrounds of the key people working on the project, they have strong pedigrees. Now, certainly, when you think about the roadmap as well, you got to think that it's a play for the long term. So, probably at least some of the people who are detractors of TRON are thinking in the shorter term. They might be more, a lot of crypto investors right now want to think day to day instead of in terms of years. So TRON is definitely a long-term play. It's going to take time for them to develop their vision for how we relate to and interact with and use the internet. So, who knows? You just got to wait and kind of let it play out. So I encourage you to take a look at their website, read up on their white paper, take a look at some of the TRON communities that are discussing current events there and stay in the loop regarding this token that can potentially go places or it could crash and burn. Let me know what you think about TRON down below in the comments. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Scheme with us on social media, on Instagram @cream_scheme, on Twitter and Facebook @creamscheme, and on Tumblr creamscheme.tumblr.com. Look forward to seeing you on the next CryptoCast.